It's time to start this baby on up and get back to trucking. What's up, boys, and welcome back to some more SnowRunner. My favorite, most frustrating, but also most relaxing game of all time that I've ever played. I'm excited to be back, and we are going to get to work on some actual, factual missions here. We are going to run some deliveries. Amazon Prime will make sure that it gets all the way there, no matter what the cost, baby. T-Martin Prime is what this is. But, yes, you guys know last episode we tried to do a couple of actual missions, and it didn't necessarily work out for us. It was not the best result. We got stuck. We left the trailer out in the muck, and, I mean, we had to call an audible. We had to do some little side missions. Eventually, we got a very important bridge built right through the center of the town, of the county, or wherever we are, and that should open up some new opportunities. So we're spawning in here. You guys know, oh wow, look at the light coming through the trees. That is just glorious. You just love to see it. So we started back at the brick factory. We've got 2 sets of bricks here that we are going to be transporting up to the, I'm honestly not even sure what it's called. Let me check our map here. We are going to be going to Dyson Diesel, this like oil refinery type thing up in the very top part of the map, and this is the direction we're taking. So we're coming down through here. This is the bridge we built. We don't have to use that for this one, but the next 2 deliveries we're going to need it, so kind of got it done ahead of time. But we're going to bring these through here, go through here, up around through the paved roads, all the way up and around into uncharted territory and to the refinery, or whatever you call this place. I'm honestly not even sure what to call it. So that's kind of our objective. We're going to be able to do that, and then I believe we have the farm objective, which we spoke of briefly in the last episode. Didn't end up trying to tackle it because we were trying to wait till we got a flatbed trailer, which we now have a flatbed. So really, I think those 2 objectives are going to be our primary goals for today, and we'll see how it all works out. The one thing I am a little bit worried about is our fuel level right now, but I think there should be a gas station that we should be able to hit. And now that we have the bridge open, we should be able to go hit it. So we might want to do that for safety. I don't know. We'll probably be okay. But we do only have 82 liters left, so I'm thinking maybe that might be a good idea. Dude, look at this thing just trucking on through. I also kind of want to get an upgrade for this bad boy. I'm pretty sure there's a lift upgrade for this Fleet Star. Obviously, a lift is going to give us a bit more ground clearance. It's going to allow us to make better moves, I guess you could say. So I think, isn't it? Yeah, there's a fuel station straight up ahead. So we're going to have to go through some dirt and some slightly rougher terrain, but I think we're going to be okay. I'd rather make sure that we definitely have all the gas that we need to get there. We haven't actually been up to this oil refinery yet, so it's better to be safe than sorry. Go ahead and fuel her on up. Look at that, dude. We are good to go. All right, now it's going to be time to roll out. We're going to go back across the bridge, and we are going to try to get to that refinery. I think we can whip this thing. I think we can. Would you just look at that? That modern just miracle. My goodness. Just built from our own sweat and tears. I don't think I really talked about how long the last video took me, but I had a couple of mistakes in that one where I went and got bricks first when it wanted or I got the concrete blocks first when it wanted the metal first. So then I had to respawn and go get the metal first, and I was all over the place, dude. That episode probably took me, not joking, 2.5 hours, maybe 3. I was not a happy camper, that's for sure. So hopefully today's episode's gonna go a little bit better. Dude, this game, it's just not necessarily a big learning curve, but just a lot of trial and error. Like a lot of new areas that you don't really know if you're gonna be able to go. It's a very odd, very unique game, but obviously very rewarding when it ends up going well for you. Uh-oh. Got a pretty steep drop here. Gonna get in that first-person view, make sure we can watch it all. One thing I am a bit worried about is if you look down the bottom left, we do have a decent amount of damage to our springs, to our shocks, our suspension would be a better word for it. So Want to be careful about that. I think after we make this delivery, we'll probably end up just respawning back at our garage, though, so that'll be nice and useful. We'll get a nice little reset on everything. Fuel her up, fix her up. Ooh, see? Look at that. Just had another damage to our suspension. We're good so far. Looks like we've got a bit of dirt here, but nothing old girl can't handle. The old Fleetster. We're gonna need some sort of a name for her. She's been our kind of jack of all trades so far, so it needs to be a good one. Want something to remember her by. Dude, wow, we are, yeah. I think getting that lifted suspension is probably gonna be a pretty good move for us. If we do end up being able to make that happen. Gotta find it on the map first, though. Alright, so up here we go. Gonna end up taking a right. We could take off all-wheel drive, but I'm not worried about it. We don't really need gas where we're going. We can burn through it. That is one nice thing, dude. Can you imagine if you had to pay for gas in this game? Oh, shoot. We got a landslide warning on that sign. That's not a good thing. That's a pole. Watch out for that thing, Trev. So I believe the refinery is just up there to our left. We are taking damage to our shocks all over the place. But I think we're close enough that it doesn't really matter. That just took out fuel right there, bro. What is are we hitting rocks or what's happening? I'm not sure what's happening. Seems like every little bump in the road is causing problems for us. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and that's a separate challenge. We're gonna drop off the bricks here. 2 out of 2 have been delivered, so now we're gonna need 1 metal plank, which we're gonna have to get all the way over here, back by town right here, and then we've also got to get the tanker trailer, which is back by that gas station we were just at. Now we're gonna have to get the saddle high to be able to get that tanker trailer. So I'm gonna say, since we already have the flatbed on here, let's go back to town. Let's pick those up. We'll do that first, and then we'll have to reset, change out our back end from the flatbed to the saddle high. Pretty much make this thing a true big rig, true semi truck. And once we do that, I think that's gonna be a mission complete. You know, one thing I think we need to entertain the idea of doing at some point probably pretty soon, is fixing the other bridge. So currently we just picked up metal here and we're trying to take it over to the top right corner of the map. To do that, we had to go from here, we had to go all the way down, all the way around. We're gonna have to go up, go through, go around, and get up there. That is absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason for us to have to do all that. There is a wooden bridge here that crosses this main river, so we could potentially do that. I don't know that there's gonna be any way to fix this, because this is just straight up flooded. So really there are 3 ways across the river, one of which can't be fixed. So if we were to fix this, we could potentially, honestly, that's not gonna help us much because that's flooded too. I guess it's just gonna be difficult forever. I guess we could kind of go through there, but okay, never mind. You know what? I didn't actually think that out. I was thinking maybe this game was gonna be a little bit more kind to us. I was thinking it was gonna give us other options, you know, give us something to be able to do. Maybe there's a way to suck that water out or build a dam or something. I have no idea, but as of right now, definitely not the most promising way of doing things. I don't know. I guess the real news is let's just get like a 20-inch lift and some monster truck tires on this thing, and we could just roll right through that submerged bridge any day of the week. So I don't know. We're gonna keep on doing our thing the only way we know how to do it, and we're gonna make sure that job gets done. All right, fellas. So we made the long trek back through for the 2nd time so far today, and we're gonna have 1 more to go. So let's go ahead and pull up here to our offloading point. Looking pretty good. Manage our cargo, drop that stuff off. Look at that. Now all we have to do is get that heavy fuel tanker semi-trailer. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna go ahead and recover this bad boy. We're gonna head back to the garage. We're gonna customize it. We're gonna change up the frame add-ons down here, and we are gonna put the saddle high on there. So bam, look at that, beautiful. We got the little hitch point for the trailer. Now what we're gonna have to do is we are gonna have to go back through and do the same old stuff that we've been doing a lot of. I think we'll probably be able to go up through here. I think we'll be able to make that. We'll be able to come through here, pick up that trailer, and then go right through yet again on the same route that we've been doing, dude. Lots of repetitiveness, but I mean, every you know, mile starts with the first step. You just got to get it. That I don't really see how that relates, Trev. We got to take baby steps to be able to get there, you know what I mean, before we get to the big stuff, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Eventually, we'll have all of the bridges opened up, and we'll have lifted trucks with crazy tires where we can just kind of cruise right through anything. But for right now, we got to kind of take it slow and kind of do things the old-fashioned hard way. This area has been ravaged by this flood, and we want to make sure that we get it fixed up. So we're going to see if we can go up over this hill. Looking pretty good so far. Look at that thing, dude. Got that big old gooseneck on there. Uh-huh. You can see everything that's happening. Absolutely beautiful. Look at us just getting right over these rocks. Just kidding, we aren't getting over it. All right, what if we go into low with our diff lock on? Nope. The rocks don't like us. I think we're going to have to go around the rocks. Okay. So if we back it up, throw her in drive and go out to the right. Come on, girl. There it is. Okay. She really doesn't like these rocks, man. We've had issues with it. Definitely have to watch out for that. Trees in the middle of the road usually aren't too big of a deal, but the rocks are the culprits. Gonna try to go around these guys to the left. Oh. Got a little bit of slippage there, but we're okay. When she's slippery, that's when you know she's excited. Get in there, girl. Come on. Dig in. Get up that hill. I know you can do it. I'm trying not to bust out the winch. The winch will pull down trees, especially with the bigger truck like this, so I feel like it's better off if we don't need to use it, don't use it. Use it as like a last resort when you really need a little bit of an extra boost, but if you think you can get through just with some wheelmanship, then we're gonna do that. All right, cool. So we made it through. Looking a little slippery in here, dude. I'm gonna try to stay off to the left. Ooh, this is not a nice area, but we made it. Okay. Could go ahead and I mean, why not? Let's grab a little bit of gas. We used a little bit. This can't hurt. So we're gonna grab that gas. We're gonna pull out through here. Go ahead and back this thing on up. Get this thing lined up. It's our first time ever doing something like this. Can we go ahead and attach this trailer? Bam! Look at that! Drop it on in! Woo! That was kind of aggressive. I'm a little bit turned on right now. Let's head out. Look at this thing, bro. We have a wide load. Okay, let's pay attention here, Trev. Now the thing is we could get ourselves into some big trouble with this thing, dude. This thing is so long. I'm worried about this, if you want me to be honest. We gotta make sure we take our turns wide. Gotta make sure we don't have it cutting into any corners and running into anything. Gotta think about what's behind you, not necessarily what's in front of you here. So hopefully this is gonna end up working out, but your boy's about to get paid, baby. I think we're getting 3,800, 3,850, something like this. Something like that on this one. It's gonna be a good payday. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. You got this. You got this. Just gotta downshift a little bit. There it is. Find that torque. Get up that hill. That's how we do it. We go into first-person mode, dude. Look at this big behemoth behind us. Are you kidding me right now? You can't even really see anything. Wow. That is just... Oh, shoot. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, okay. Trev, you gotta pay attention here, brother. You gotta keep your eyes on the road at all times. You can't look at the behemoth behind you. Here we go. This is gonna be sketchy. Try to take this thing super wide. We made it. I mean, we can use the whole road. I'm trying for the most part to try to stay in our lane. Try to keep it as real as possible. Obviously, there's no other traffic on this thing, so don't really have to worry about it. Honestly, in cases like this, let's stop messing around though. Let's use all of our resources that are available to us, and let's make sure we get out in one piece. What do you guys say? Look at this thing, dude. Wow. This is outrageous. Alright, gonna want to kind of take this corner a bit wide, I think. Make sure we get her through here before she runs into any rocks. Looks like we're good so far. This is probably the sketchiest section that we're gonna have the most trouble with, if you want me to be honest. I'm kind of tempted to put it in low, but I'm not sure. Dude, we have a heavy drop-off up here, too. Shoot. And it's getting nighttime. We could skip ahead today, but we'll keep it consistent here. I definitely prefer playing this game in the daytime because you can see more. You can appreciate more. We got this. Dig in there, girl. Come on. Oh, my goodness, dude. It is looking a little bit sketchy. I'm not going to lie. Come on. Come on. Wow. I mean, we're moving. We're moving, baby. We're making it happen. I really hope. I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like going down a steep incline like this might end up breaking the attachment point of the trailer. I feel like it's not really made to do that. We're also going to have to take this super wide. So we're going to have to go over here. Then start banging a left. Oh my goodness, dude. This is ridiculous. We're good. Just keep that momentum up, dude. Momentum's your friend here. Oh my goodness, how are we gonna make this corner? How are we? Oh, you gotta get close to the tree, but don't clip it. Yikes. We're good, bro. I cannot believe this is happening right now. We are wheeling and dealing right now, bro. And it looks like we made it through. Oh my goodness. Don't want to speak too soon. We got one more little thing here. We are going to find that dry ground. Whoo, dude, that was pretty impressive. I mean, I hate to toot my own horn, but I gotta do it, baby. I think that was. Oh shoot, we good? We're good. I think that was well worth it. All right, shoot. Gotta drop a gear and disappear, baby. Come on. Get up there. We haven't even had to use low in our diff lock yet. Just been cruising through this with our all-wheel drive. It's been pretty useful to us. Make sure we have enough clearance on this side over here. Might want to stay to the right side of the road. Make sure it doesn't get caught on any guardrails or anything. And we're good to go, baby. All right. I'm pretty sure, ooh, apart from these rocks, which we probably aren't going to like, but we're just going to cruise right on through. Might scrape the side here. No! Okay, we're good. We're fine. I just didn't want to get stuck on the rocks. I'd rather run into something briefly than get stuck. But I'm pretty sure there's this dirt section, which is pretty compact. It's not really too much to worry about. And apart from that, I think we're in the clear here. I think this is just straight to the factory. Dude. Every little thing just had to go right. We had so much that was kind of invested into this, so much time in the last episode to build that bridge that we needed. Everything had a piece to this puzzle, and it looks like it's gonna work out, dude. We are cruising right now. It's making me a little bit worried, but at the same time, your boy is timely. It's T Martin Prime, bro. Never doubt it. Same day delivery on some bricks, some metal, and a big old thing of I don't even know what. Some type of flammable material or something. Alright, so we're going to bring this thing on through. Go ahead and turn this thing on in. Look at that. Contract completed, baby! $3,850. I'm feeling pretty good. Alright, so our next objective, we are going to head over to, we're going to go over to Husky Forwarding. Wet Harvest. We need 2 sets of bricks, 2 sets of wooden planks, and 1 set of metal planks over to the farm. This should be a little bit easier for us. It should be a little bit more convenient for us to be able to get the materials here rather than going all the way up to the top corner. So this is going to be a good one. Honestly, what we should do... Oh, shoot. We don't have our flatbed on us, though. Do we have any trailers up here? There is a trailer over here. Scout flatbed. I'm not going to touch that, though. I was going to say we could drive back by, grab bricks as it is right now, and then kind of bring them through. But let's just go back. We're going to put the flatbed on the Fleet Star, and we're just going to go get this done. So I'm working through the night here, you know, no time for sleep. We got to get things done. I really hope we can get things done. Hold on, we got to use the winch here. That is a pretty solid, beefy looking tree. So I think it's going to be able to get it done. We might want to move into low with our diff lock on. Maybe that'll help us out a bit. Let me try to pull us out of this rut. We've really kind of destroyed this middle passageway through here, using it so much the last couple episodes. I guess this one and the last one of building that bridge. We had a lot of back and forth. Pretty much any time we've tried to go to the concrete plant, it's just not doing favors for this area. It's getting really nasty. So I'm trying to do one final run here. I mean, again, like we could have tried to go through here, but we could potentially get stuck in this area. Is really tough. And then we've got to get over here to the farm. So like it'd be nice if we could somehow pave roads or something. I don't think that's possible. So I thought if we went from here through here, take a left, go around, that might be the easiest way to get to the farm. So we've got both sets of bricks, wooden planks and metal planks. I think we're gonna be able to get from the city and just get by you know, paved roads mainly, which is gonna be really nice. Few dirt roads, but nothing crazy. Dude, like, look how sketchy this is getting. We have, you can't really see it. Well, yeah, you can. We have water that's now entering our tracks heading down towards the road. So like every time we've run a mission through here, we are making it worse and worse and less likely of us to get through again in the future. I don't think it's got too many runs left. So we got to be careful, and we definitely have to kind of up our what's it called? Our traction and tires and you know, upgrades on our trucks. Otherwise, they're gonna end up getting stuck here soon. So anyway, we made it. We're good to go. We're just gonna carry these bricks on over to the farm. Coming on down this mountain here. Look at this quaint little farm out here, providing food and quality of life to the entire community. We want to make sure that these guys are all set up. So hopefully we don't get stuck here. I know this is a pretty nasty area. Definitely harder to see at night. Definitely got to be a bit more careful. I'm gonna try to run it close to the house. You know what? This fence is kind of in my way. I'm gonna take that out. Why not? Oh yeah, beautiful. All right. So we're gonna be able to. We don't want to contest. We want to drop this stuff off. Pull it up here. Cargo management. We are gonna be able to drop off the bricks. All right. So now we need wooden planks and metal planks. Now here's the deal. We need 3 total things. If we take a look at our map, there is a trailer over here that we could potentially use. So I think we might be able to do this all in one trip. If we go over here, I mean, I would say we should probably, let's stop by, let's get the lumber first. We'll get 2 sets of lumber, and then we'll come here, we'll grab this trailer, and we'll get 1 set of metal. And I think we might be able to do all of this in one fell swoop. So wish me luck. I'm hoping it's gonna be possible. I'll see you guys once we get over there. It's gonna be a bit of a trek, but we've made it a million times. I have to go over our first bridge that we made and all the other stuff. So we're gonna be fine. It's not a big deal. I'll see you guys in the morning once we get there. Ah, the memories, man. Do you guys remember coming out here and getting stuck for the very first time? There's another trailer with more wood back there. We could potentially try to grab it. I kind of want to take this our way here. So we're gonna grab 2 sets of metal or 2 sets of wooden planks here. I'm sorry. We're gonna grab those from the lumber mill, and then we're gonna go on over to town. We've got a nice leisurely drive through a dirt road, but it's not a bad dirt road. We're gonna be able to pick up that trailer, and I'm hoping that trailer is gonna be big enough to have the metal on. Obviously, the metal takes up 2 slots of inventory, whereas wood and brick take up 1 each. So hopefully this is going to work out. Hopefully we're going to be able to do all this in one. I mean, it's all about efficiency, you know what I mean? We're trying to save some gas. We're trying to save some time. We're trying to make sure that this farm gets what they need. So we're going to see if this happens. Yeah, dude, we haven't come through here since the very start. I mean, it's only been a couple episodes, but I feel like we've definitely grown up quite a bit. Definitely feel like we're a lot more accomplished. We've got some more experience under our belts driving these big rigs. And I guess technically this is the first time the Fleet Star has been over here on this side of town, so welcome to our old stomping grounds, my love. It's not really that exciting. Okay. So here we go. Gonna head on back here. Missed that sign by just a little bit. We're good. Now what I'm gonna do... Oh shoot, that has stuff in it. I think we can delete the stuff though. I'm fairly certain we can delete the stuff. You know what? I'm gonna end up taking this fence out, I think. Alright. Can we attach this trailer? We can. And now I think, let me unpack cargo, remove cargo. We want to remove this, and we want to remove that. I'm trying to be very careful that we don't end up doing anything we don't mean to. Pack the cargo back. Beautiful. Now we've got to figure out a way to get it in here. That's what he said. I think we're gonna have to go out and around. I think I'm gonna want some sort of a fresh, you know, kind of a fresh try at this. We might try backing up. Let me see if we can back up. This is gonna be so difficult, dude. I think you want to turn it the opposite way of where you want it to go. Go on. Well, we've jackknifed it. I actually think we may have made it. Hold on a second. Look at this, dude. I mean, it wasn't pretty, but we got it done. We've got him in the trailer. That's what I'm talking about. All right. The full load, baby, is all good to go. I don't know how we're going to swing this corner. We should honestly probably go right, but I'm going left because that's where we have to go anyway. Going to run over one of the road signs, but we're going to be all right. Nothing too bad to worry about. Look at that. Like a boss. Okay. So now we got to get back to the farm. I mean, really, I don't think there's too much to worry about in terms of the path on the way there. We do have the river that runs through the middle of this road that we're going to have to go out and around through the detour. But I'm pretty sure that's the only sketchy part. Apart from that, most everything else is paved until you get to the farm area. And that stuff's muddy, but it's not too muddy. So I think we may be okay. We are really hitting this hard. I think as long as we can get through this, so we're going to drop it down into first gear here. As long as we can get through this, I think we're going to be all right. I mean, we've done worse. We towed the freaking giant tanker through the woods earlier in the episode, although this is going to be a lot of weight, dude. We honestly probably should have put the metal on our flatbed because that's going to be heavier, I would imagine. Well, actually, no, the wood might be heavier. We should have the heavier thing above our wheels so it helps give a little bit more traction, and have the lighter thing in the trailer so it's less to tow. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but to me that kind of makes sense. But either way, it does look like we're gonna be able to make it. That's what I'm talking about. Old girl is getting it done. You just love to see it. Love to act like I know what I'm doing, but honestly, even corners are a little bit sketchy. So let's make sure that we make this. I mean, that was clean. Dude, that would have been clean in front of a cop. You know what I mean? Like they would have been like, oh wow, that guy really knows how to drive. I'm not gonna give him any sort of an infraction or ticket or anything like that. Look at this, dude. Staying in our own lane. I mean, hitting the double yellow a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, watch out for the rocks. We're good. Eventually, we're gonna have to get a crane and go over there and take out that the fallen telephone pole. That'll be kind of fun. Maybe we'll check out cranes in the next episode. We're definitely gonna have enough money, that's for sure. So this is the second section that I was a little bit worried about. I mean, I don't think we have to be that worried. I don't think it's that serious. I think this next part up here, right before we get to the pavement, gets pretty deep and nasty. We could try to throw a wheel up on the left. Get the right wheel on the center ridge here. Oh, no, it's gonna suck us back in. I mean, it's not pretty, but we are getting it done. Look at the front tires of the trailer in the back there, dude. Just that goop. Oh, man. But it does look like it's gonna work out for us. And rather than taking 2 trips, we were able to knock it out in 1. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Except now I don't know what I'm gonna do with this trailer. We'll probably take it back to our garage and leave it there. I don't know. It was definitely convenient to have it over on that side of town, but sometimes you gotta use the tools that are available to you. So here we go. Back onto some pavement. There is a little bit more dirt right as soon as you get into the farm, but we haven't really had any problems with that yet, so I'm feeling pretty confident about it. Look at us, dude. Just a freaking hero. Last episode, we couldn't even make 1 delivery. Now we're out here completing deliveries in essentially 1 shot. I guess technically it was 2. Definitely felt like it was 1 though. Wonder if we can get an extended flatbed. Could have had enough to be able to carry the bricks too, or maybe get 2 trailers. We definitely couldn't have pulled it at this point in time, but I'm thinking for the future. So I'm gonna try to stay to the left here, don't get caught up in that muck. And it looks like this is gonna be a clean and an easy delivery, my friends. Go ahead and pull this thing on up, manage our cargo, and drop it off. That's what I'm talking about. That's gonna make a big difference. These farmers would have been in real trouble if it weren't for you. I'm sure they'll be calling on your services again soon. I mean, I'm pretty much a pro at this point, bro. I'm a pro at backing stuff up, bro. Are you see? Oh shoot, okay. We kind of overcorrected a little bit there. Oh, this is okay. This is not good. I'm trying to get out of here. It actually was looking pretty good there for a minute, and then it kind of started to turn south. How bad is this? This is just grass. Okay. We're good to go. So, I think we're going to head on back to the garage. We're going to drop this thing off. I think that's a good spot to stop it. I haven't really looked at our next objectives yet. I kind of want to reset. I want to make sure we stay organized. Don't leave trailers out in the middle of anywhere. You know, we didn't lose a trailer in the muck in the last episode, in case that's what you guys were thinking. But, yeah, I'm feeling pretty solid. I'm feeling pretty confident. I love what we were able to get done today, and I think we're really starting to kind of get the hang of things. Man, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I say we do at least 1 more episode here in Michigan. I am kind of itching to get to Alaska. I feel like Alaska's going to be pretty fun, but I feel like if we go to Alaska with a lot of money in our back pocket, that's going to be pretty beneficial. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see. Hope you guys are still enjoying this series as much as I am, and I'm going to see you guys later. Peace out.